Whether you launch your first offer or maybe you're still trying to figure out what does that even mean. This episode is going to give you a little behind the scene of what it actually looks like to promote your coaching offer online. And you might have heard people say, well, I'm in a launch mode, or I'm preparing for my launch, or I haven't launched yet. And you're wondering, am I supposed to be doing that? Let me just clarify that launching is just another fancy word of saying I am opening the door and I'm inviting people to work with me, whether it is your one on one coaching, a group program, a course, a workshop, or even your very first pay offer, whatever that looks like. Today, I am going to break down the three biggest lessons that I have learned from my recent launch to the Coaching Biz Builder and what I'll do differently if I were to start over. Even if you haven't launched anything yet, this is still good to hear because when you know what to look out for, you'll save yourself some time, money, and let's be honest, even some panic attack. So if you're a coach trying to build a coaching business that actually bring in paying clients, buckle up because you're going to want to hear this. Hey, if you're new to me, I'm Michelle, and I am a visibility marketing coach, and I work with female life coaches to build an online coaching business that is filled with happy paying clients because most coaches, they don't struggle with coaching, they struggle with getting clients. In today's episode, I'm pulling back the curtain to my most recent launch to the Coaching Biz Builder group program, what went well, what went sideways, and what I'll be absolutely doing differently next time around, especially if you're thinking about launching your own coaching program soon. Here are the three lessons that I have learned from my recent launch and what I would do differently. Lesson number one. Pick the right platform for now, not for some days. As much as I like to prepare before every launch, there's always a glitch to the technology somewhere midway through my launch. I've been using Kajabi as my course delivery and email builder for the last few years, but there's a few things that I have learned about Kajabi that just doesn't quite keep up with the demands and what I need in my business for the price that I am paying per month. So 2 months before I launched my group program, which is the Coaching Biz Builder, I decided to move my platform from Kajabi to High Level, or AKA Go High Level. But really, the history shows that it is called High Level. Go High Level is still an all-in-one platform, but the strength that I see with it is higher in terms of the lead generation perspective compared to Kajabi. After all, if you really study the history between the two platforms, one platform was designed for course delivery and the other one was really focusing on lead generation. So the unique strength, depending on what you need, would be different. So if you're new and you're trying to decide which platform should I be choosing to build my website or to host my program or to do group coaching, here's what I would suggest you to do. You need to sit down and get clear on exactly what you're trying to accomplish in this moment of time, not something that you're planning to do in the future. Because if your goal right now is simply to get one-on-one clients and building the momentum in achieving that, you don't need a complicated course platform like Kajabi to have a website. Or you don't need to go to High Level in order to have all these complicated lead generation function, which half of them you don't even know and not sure exactly how to use them and what they're using it for. So what you want to do is you want to choose a tool based on your goal and what you want to accomplish now, not based on to the future that you can't even imagine because you're trying to grow that one-on-one client list. Having a course might sound amazing and really attractive so that you can step away from your one on one coaching clients. But in reality, when you're starting new, you probably want to focus on those one on ones so that you can build the trust, you can build it through the word of mouth, you can build that momentum that you feel comfortable in serving so that you can scale into membership and course in the future. Now, coming back to the lessons that I have learned, what I would do differently is to work with the platform first and making sure that I have optimized my audience and my platform before I launch my program. This way, I wouldn't have to panic midway through my launch and trying to fix things. Lesson number two of what I have learned from this recent launch to my group program is that there is no perfect time to host your masterclass or your workshop, but some time work better than other. So I used to wonder when is the best time to host my masterclass during the launch and which day of the week would I be getting more people to show up. And as it turns out, there is no good time or the best time. The ideal time is actually, to my surprise, in the beginning of the week, during the day where people are just trying to get it over with, whatever it is I have to learn or sit down and spending and investing time with you, just get it out of my system and I have the rest of the week to do what I want. And majority of my audience also appreciate the fact that I can host the masterclass early in the week so that they have the rest of the week to put things into implementation. So if you're wondering when is the best day or time to host your workshop, from my experience, and maybe you can try this too, is Tuesday morning. And I typically like to do it between the hour of 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. Lesson number three of what I have learned from my most recent launch is that your social media presence is your silent salesperson. Having a social media presence is important because what I have noticed is that over the years, I would say my social media presence has brought me better leads and more qualified leads than compared to my paid ads. Those who follow me on social, whether it is quietly or they're actively engaging my posts, they tend to be my best clients. And Facebook alone had brought me six-figure business. So if you're hesitating whether or not you need to have a social media presence, yes, you should, because there's nothing compared to having the mouth-to-mouth referral by leveraging what social media can offer, which is also how you get your business to scale. So what I would do differently moving forward is to actually streamline by focusing just one to two platforms so that I can scale my growth. What I have to realize is that when I am constantly having to think about being on different platform, I don't do as a good job on engaging my audience. So there you have it, the three lessons that I have learned from this most recent launch to my group program. And if you're interested to have my one-on-one support, I can help you map out your coaching service and how you're going to launch it. There's a link in my show notes to apply to work together. Or if you're interested to learn more about my 7-step process of how you can go from I am certified to I have client, you can also grab a free resource in the description box down below. So just to recap, the three lessons that I have learned from my most recent launch is lesson number one, pick the right platform you want to use for now and not for someday, because there's so many different shiny tools that's out there, and you got to sit down and really think about what you want to accomplish and decide on which tool that you're going to use, not for someday, but what you need to do now. Lesson number two is that there is no perfect time to host a masterclass. So if you've been thinking about wanting to host a workshop and you're trying to decide when is the best time so that I get the most inside my audience, the reality is there is no best time. The best time, as I tell my client, the best time is always your best time. And lesson number three is that your social media presence is really your silent salesperson. Now, I know a lot of my clients, they don't like to sell. Selling just feels wrong. It feels manipulative. And if you really focus on creating that social media presence, showing up, just being authentically you, you can leverage and grow your audience in a way that feels natural and true to you. And like I said, Facebook alone has brought me six-figure business. So if you're interested to hear how I do it, comment down below. Let me know if that's a topic you would like me to talk about on the next episode. Until then, be amazing, and I will see you in the next episode.